my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, as usual, has got a good mixture of things: machining, plasma cutting, possibly a little bit of welding. The first thing I'm going to do is a draw for the little Banggood DTI gauge from last week. Incidentally, the one the week before hasn't been claimed, so you might actually see these being raffled again. And here out of the bucket. Right, the name I've got is Bill Courville. That's it there. Right, Bill, all you need to do, send me an email with your address and I'll post that off to you, basically anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. I'm going to do another raffle. This time it's quite a big one. It's a one and right bore gauge, complete set of all the bits and pieces are there. There's a little bit of surface rust, but it would clean up and be a nice addition to anybody's workshop. That is actually Imperial. It was given to me to be given away. I have got basically a brand new Mitsubishi one that I do use. As always, if you want a chance at winning that, all you have to do is send us an email. That's my email address up there. In the email, I just need your name, like John Mills, not just John. Name in the bucket. If it's drawn out, you get a chance of winning it. In last week's nightcap, I modified that old vintage door handle, car door handle. Well, in this week's nightcap, I do the second one, and it didn't go as well as the first one, I can assure you. I snapped the bastard thing off. I was trying to tap it square in the chuck and it broke off clean through. They're basically replaceable, so it's quite an interesting video to show you how I go about fixing it. I certainly had me fill of it by the time I got done. Anyway, I got it finished off, got it posted away, and the lad's happy, so that was a good outcome in the end, and you do get a bit of bonus video showing me trying to pull myself out of this shite. The short bit of plasma cutting towards the end is actually for a friend. It's an outline of a car, quite an old car, but a car that I did basically serve me time on. It'd be interesting to see how many viewers do recognise this car. In last week's video, I repaired, or at least I modified that door handle. It worked out pretty well. I enjoyed doing it. The second door handle didn't fare so well. I've actually managed to break it. I had it in a 4-jaw chuck and I was just trying to tap it straight and the bastard thing snapped clean off. I've tried to weld it. This is die-cast zinc, it's heavy, no chance of welding it. I've got to repair it because you can't get another one. So I think what I'm going to do, that's how it goes together. I'm going to drill right down through here into there, 6mm all the way through, and then screw that part together with a cap head bolt, which can be sunk into there. That can be filled. The bolt will be coming all the way through here, and I can use a 6mm thread to screw me adapter onto. I think I'll put this in a chuck and part it off, so I've got a nice straight face here to work at. I mean, I can't make it any worse. I don't know. These things happen, it's annoying it happened, I'm annoyed I did it. But I've done it and I'll have to fix the bastard thing now, so fix it we will. At least it's going to be easy to part it off now. A nice straight face on there, or a nice flat face anyway. Absolutely horrible material this. What they call hot metal, zinc base, not nice. See it there, it's full of blow holes and it is what it is. Right, the first stage of the repair is when we glue it together with an araldite type glue, twin pack adhesive, just to hold it so I can mount it somewhere and try and drill a hole through it. I don't like glue, but it's the only option I've got at the minute, just to try and hold it in place where I clamp it. I'll put this together, grip it in the vise, line it up and then let it go hard. Right, I've got it glued, I've got it clamped up. I'm just going to leave it like that. It's rapid glue, I'm going to leave it overnight. And then tomorrow I'll try and clamp it and drill down, straight down through it. At least with this flat face now I can mount it so it is square and drill straight down through it. Right, it's stood all night, the glue's gone dry so it's got quite a decent hold. What I intend doing is, I'll probably mount it like that, and clamp it down like that, get it into the centre and put a hole straight through it. Probably use a 5mm bolt, a cap head, the head can be countersunk and hidden in there, and then the threaded part can be screwed into the adapter, all put together with high strength Loctite, and I'm sure it'll be alright. But I need to get a hole straight through here first before anything else happens really. Right, so this is going to hold it all together when I drill the hole. Once I get a hole drilled through it, with it all lined up, right, all I've got to do is find the centre of that. I'll just eyeball it as best I can and then get a hole straight down through there. Right, I've estimated, worked out, looked at it, and I reckon that's just about the middle, so we can get a hole straight down through this. It was absolutely horrible material, this. Very heavy. It'll be zinc based, what they call pot metal. Right, that's through into the wood. That's 5mm. Now I need to put a hole in, like a counter bore hole for the head of the 5mm cap head, which I'll get my little bit measure at. That's the bolt I'm going to use, or a bolt like that. That head's actually 8.5. I'm going to put a 5/16 hole in there, which is roughly 8mm, and I'll just machine the head down to fit that hole. I've got a milling cutter here. Actually, it's a milling cutter that Alan Booth sent us. He sent us quite a few of these double-ended cutters, 5/16 and 3/8. So I think I should be able to get that down through. I'm not, I can't get it down through there. It's going to interfere with these studs. What I might have to do is put an extension piece in. I would like to try and keep this drillet in the same counterbolt the same way as I've done it. It's all lined up there. Right, so I managed to counterbore that. I just did it by hand. I've machined a cap head down that fits in. That'll just be filed flush and probably filled with soil. That should blend in alright. So the bolt, it's actually moved, but the bolt's going to hold that nicely together. I was off for me guess or me estimate by quite a bit actually, but that'll be alright. It just means when I make me pizza screw on the bottom, I'll have to offset the hole, that's all. It's not the end of the world. I think basically that's going to be a decent repair. When that's really pulled it together tight, I don't think it'll give any problems. It's basically all I can do anyway. It's, I wish I'd never seen the bastard thing, to tell you the truth, but anyway, I'm sure we'll get it sorted in the end. I've actually managed to part off on machine to length the original piece that I cut off the other one. So I'm going to mount it in here and I'm going to drill and tap this, offset it 5mm, and possibly this will be just maybe get the screws on the end of it. Hopefully I can just screw that on and that should be the job done. Be nice if it works out. If this one goes away, it really would. Right, I've worked out how much offset we need. About that much. It really is absolutely hideous metal, this. So that's actually steel that's coming out of there now, so it has hit the steel core that's been cast in there. Right. This is not looking too bad actually. Right, so we need some 5mm threads into there. So if you're a man that power taps 5mm, or a foolish man, this could work out quite nicely. Right, that didn't work. You can see how it was actually made. That's the steel core, and the pot metal was cast around it. So we have drilled down there and tapped through it. I've tried to nip in the vise to tighten the bolt up, and it all just crushed and fell to bits. And so it's definitely a case now, and I've had enough for tonight. But it's not too bad. We're sort of getting somewhere. At least I can fasten it, and once that's tightened up, that level by the balls, that'll be going nowhere. Right, I turned the camera off and I machined it to that spare part I'd cut off the other handle. Drilled it and tapped in. I've got the 5mm bolt all the way through there with high strength Loctite, and on the top here, I wish I'd videoed it now. I think you can see where the actual circle, that's where the cap head is. And all I did, I filled it with electrical solder, dripped some solder in, tapped it so it filled the void, and just failed it. And basically, you can't see it's there. There's a small mark obviously there where it is cracked, but it's screwed together really tight, high strength Loctite. So basically, I think I've pulled myself out the shite. Anyway, that's the two handles. Anyway, that's the two handles. The only thing is that one's Whitworth and that one's metric, but it doesn't make any difference really. Still quite pleased I've done them. That's something that's probably going to be here for a long time, but I'm not doing any more. Interested to see if anybody actually recognises this car. It was quite a popular car, and after it started to make a shape, I did a lot of work on these. Did a lot of preparation work on the race version of this particular car as well. It was a very successful race car.